Good morning. It's 5 a.m. Mester Scrum. How are you doing today? You tell me the screen's all screwy again. All right. I don't know what it is with the screen lately. Wow, much better. Must be humidity. I don't know. Cold weather, warm weather. Anyway, this is 5 a.m. Mester Scrum. Hope you're doing well. It is Tuesday and 5:53 a.m. Right, Bubs? Yeah, cat's over here sitting there hanging out. It says, I ate my lunch. I walked around. It's time to cuddle, and I need a nap because she woke me up. So I worked hard getting you up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Tough job. Actually, I think they slept in and woke me up at 5. So anyway, hope you're doing well today. I'm off on a weird tangent, but what do you want? It's 5:30 in the morning, or 5:53. And this is 5 a.m. Mester Scrum, where we talk about Agile and Scrum in a tactical and practical way to get you home to family and friends so you can have some fun and do some side jobs and also bring more value to your customer. Because if you're getting the work done, you're getting home in time means it's getting to the customer too. It's not like delayed, right? And try to do it with a good work-life balance. So today, I'm going to talk about, that's the good news. I'll share that another day and some things that worked out. But this is episode 197. And I was watching a couple of YouTube videos before I came on board, and I did like one about visualization and how they do it. And that's kind of why I grabbed this book. You know, the art of Scrum, the art of doing twice the work in half the time. And I think it's really important to visualize this and making it happen you can get there. It does work. But I was really interested in visualization. And I'm going to show you a couple of reasons why. And I got the little mini whiteboard, right? I have to learn how to write backwards. I have to do it this way. So I tell people all the time that if you try to multitask and do it, so we're going to talk about two things. We're going to talk about multitasking again, because I always talk about it because it's consistent, and then visualization, right? And how to use that in your sprint and where you're at and get your teams to a point where they're high performers. So we're going to talk about those two things today. And these are kind of lofty things, but they're good things to practice. I want you to think about it. So one, I always tell everybody, if you try to multitask and do all this stuff and your team gets too big, your brain's basically physically going to melt down. And I say it and I say it and I say it. And then the funny thing was this morning I was watching it's like, what's it was funny. Visualization, the way millionaires or whatever make money. And in the video, it says you take 30 seconds, but it's funny. It takes them 10 minutes to explain how 30 seconds will get you where you need to be, but it takes you 10 minutes to explain 30 seconds, which I find that an irony, but okay, let's go with it. So the idea is visualization. But what's funny, there is a system called the Reticular Activating System that physically limits how much information goes into your brain. Otherwise, your brain would explode. And I just laughed. I said, that's what I tell everybody. Because look at this. We're going to do this little chart. And I think I've done this a few times, but things will come back again because it's true. It's like everybody thinks it's complicated. No, it's about the same. So draw a little circle. And these little things are people on the team. So I have a 4-person team, right? And the communication lines go like that, right? The line goes there. All the lines are connected. So that's a 4-person team. Now I want to make an 8-person team, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I connect the lines together. I got that, right? There's one there. There's one there. One there. One there. One there. One there. One there. These guys connect. I think I got them all right. Does that look right? Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Oops. 4. I think I got them all. See how messy that line looks? See all those communication pathways? And I'm probably missing some, but I think I got them all. Oh, no, I don't, right? I got one here, right? I got one there, right? This guy goes here, right? So it's getting more as you're saying all these things. So I'm missing out stuff, right? So this is an 8-person team, and we talk about this team size, right? The numbers are now like 3 to 9 is a good team size, and I've done 3, and 3 works pretty good. Get a lot of stuff out. Communication like goes crazy. So this is 9. What if I make it a 10-person team? I'm gonna just make it a 10-person team. I'm gonna add one here. I'm gonna add one here, right? So now it goes across. Now this, that, 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 that. Where else does it go? There. Oh, now I gotta get this guy, right? This guy's gotta go there, 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 there. I know it's getting pretty bad there. So it's getting kind of squishy, right? So this is the communication line. This is where your brain explodes. And that was a 10-person team. If I had 2 more, if I had 20 on here, it would just be, if I did, that's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Can you imagine what that would be if I connected all those lines? It would be just one big solid. It would be huge. It would just be like that's the communications on your team. And then you go tell everybody that you need to know everything and you need to sit in every meeting in every place in every world and know what everybody else is doing. Just let that sink in. It's a 20-person team. It basically would be a solid dot. What would happen to your brain? It would explode if you had to know everything. So why are you setting yourself up for failure, right? So I always find it funny. They say, oh, bigger team, blah, blah, blah. It's a dot. It's a giant dot. It doesn't work. I should have took a picture of that for Instagram. I can recreate though. Maybe I'll do a 20-point. I'll do a real 20-point team. Because everybody likes to make 20. Well, it's not 20. Well, whatever it is, maybe it's 16. I'll draw the dots. Anyway, so this is what was neat about it is that the way the lady described the video, I did like the video on YouTube. And I'll put a link probably on LinkedIn and kind of reference to it. But your brain would basically go boom, explode. So larger teams, number of communication paths, can't keep up with them. Your brain would explode. Your reticular activating system would just zone out stuff, right? You're not going to get it. So why do it? So why make your teammates go to every damn meeting on the planet Earth? It doesn't make any sense. So maybe we're going over things, but we're talking multitasking, like having to know everything. Your brain can't do it. According to the video, there's actually medical science that says it can't do it. And I'm just showing you a picture. Try to do the 18 and it would just be one big dot, right? It'd be so crazy. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. That's why the team size being smaller is better. I mean, I've seen, and I'll give you one example. I was program manager for a big defense contractor, and they had electrical engineer. And I talk to everybody. I just go around, talk, see what they're going, what their big issues are, and what's going on, because they would build my stuff, right? I had to know. So I talked to him, find out. It's like they gave him, I want to say 30 or 40 engineers underneath his managerial preview. How the heck is he going to find out how 30 or 40 engineers are doing? There's no way. Can't be done. It's an impossibility. I mean, could you imagine? We just drew that with 20. Can you imagine with 30 or 40? And do you think he's going to help them improve and be a good mentor and help them grow and become good engineers later on or be productive engineers? You think he's going to be able to add them value? No, they can't. It just does not happen. So I just think it's funny that whatever the world is, having those large ratios is not going to get you what you want. So talk about team. Hope that showed something about the teams. And then we all learned a new thing called the Reticular Activating System, which limits how much your brain can absorb. So don't go to every meeting on the planet, and don't invite your team to every meeting on the planet, and just kind of limit the factors, right? Doesn't make any sense. So the other one I want to talk about is visualization. I thought it was interesting, visualizing success. And they talk about closing your eyes and visualize where you want to be, but there's a whole video to it so you can watch it. But you know what? What I like to challenge you to do for how we apply this to Scrum. You have a team that works until the last minute of the sprint, right? They basically waterfall, goes across and comes over and goes crush. Right, on the last day they close everything out. Get them to visualize what it would be like to be done 2 days early. What would go on, right? If we were done 2 days earlier, what could you do with those 2 days in your sprint? If you got your stuff done and you're working it out and got it done and made it small enough so it could be developed and tested and go through that process. So that's 2 days before the end of the sprint. What would you do with the other 2 days? Do an exercise in a retrospective. How would you envision or visualize what it would be like to be done 2 days early and not running around like a nut, right? Try that positive visualization to help your team visualize and being a high productive team. High productive teams get their stuff done early. High productive teams get their backlog done in a manner that they're not stressed out on the last day to get it done. You know, they're taking that last day to clean up some code, to demo some stuff, maybe tries a couple things they saw something they wanted to do but couldn't quite get it done, and think maybe they're doing a little experimentation. You know, maybe they're learning a new skill set, maybe they're studying a new thing, or hey, I know I did it this way, but I would have liked it done another way. Maybe refactor code, maybe experiment with some testing techniques that they can think of. You know, maybe they go off and just test something some weird different directions not in the book, and they decided that's what they wanted to do. So try the visualization. Have your team visualize what it would be like to actually finish the backlog early. I tell you from my experience, the teams that actually finish their backlog and get it done early, they are the most happy people on the planet Earth. They're so excited. They're like, we got it all done early, and I got like no, and I'm like, they relax and they just go. So try to visualize it. There's a video that I linked on YouTube, or liked it in the channel, so you'll be able to find it. It's called Visualization. I will share it in LinkedIn and put a link to it and say, hey, go check this video out. See what you can do. Apply it to Scrum and Agile. Apply it to your team. Do it in the retrospective. You know, maybe at the beginning of the sprint and sprint planning, after you get your stories done, do a little visualization exercise, what it would be like to be done. You can also apply the visualization exercise, because they talk about doing it 30 seconds daily at Daily Scrum. Visualize all the work that you said you're going to get done. Visualize you being done at the end of the day, how that would make you feel, and being positive about it. Because if you're always visualizing that we never get it done, you'll never get it done. The idea is to visualize that you're going to get it done, therefore you do. If you're always visualizing that we're always at the last minute, we're always last, we're always taking stories and splitting them into the next sprint, well, that's what you're going to do every sprint. You need to start visualizing, and you as Scrum Masters and Agile coaches need to get your team visualizing success, visualizing high performance, visualizing getting twice the work done in half the time, visualizing what this would be like. This is possible. It's not impossible imagination. It is visually possible. So visualize that. So with that, we're going to get underneath the 15-minute mark. Please like and subscribe. Give us some thumbs up, right? And click the little bell and share with your friends. So that we grow and it's been some great debates this week and discussions and things like that. So keep them up. Keep up the questions. Thought process, and let's see where we go. All right. Have an awesome day. Take care. It is Tuesday, Wednesday overseas. All right. See ya. Bye.